Good morning. I'm still a little congested. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm just tired, I think. It's a rest day today, so I did that big hike yesterday. So I'm in the Harris Springs Road, and I need to go clear these rocks out of the way. There's so many rocks, and I just feel like I'm going to get like a punctured tire. I don't want to jinx it. Anyway, again, there's not really anywhere flat in this area. There's a little bit by that rock, but that's right in the middle, and people kind of barrel through here to get to that road. There's my neighbor from the other night. One day I'll drive the other road just to kind of see what it is. I think I'll do it on my bike. I think that would be better. So I'm just going to go up actually into Mount Charleston, go dump out my trash and dump out my toilet, and then go to Planet Fitness. And then I need to go to the salon and get my hair done. So I'm going to get my roots done. Very long overdue. That's why I'm not on camera. But anyway, let's put you up here. Here's my hiking gloves and all my stuff drying on the dashboard. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go up this hill very, very slowly. Just getting ready for the Alaska drive. This is kind of what the Dalton Highway is like. You go like 8 miles an hour. But anyway, yesterday's hike kicked my ass. It was great. This is a bumpy road. All right, let me try to get up. Hang on. So everyone thinks you need a 4-wheel drive, but to be honest, Prudence has gotten up some pretty gnarly mountains in her life with a rear-wheel drive, but I have a pretty light build. I don't have a heavy build like a lot of people. But anyway, so yeah, so today's Friday. I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness, go take a shower, probably work on my computer at Starbucks for a little bit, go to my salon appointment at noon, and then I have another appointment at 2. At some point I need to poop in a bucket and go take that to the VA for my colonoscopy. Not ashamed, trying to save lives. You know, get your insides checked, get your tatas checked if you're a woman. Actually, if you're a guy too, guys can get breast cancer too. But also, you know, get your innards checked. And then yeah, it's kind of just a rest day today. I'm not going to work out. I'm just going to rest. My legs are burning from climbing that mountain yesterday. Glad I did it. I needed to do it also for my healing, my grief, and my closure. And then yeah, just a little bit of admin work, working on a couple of projects for friends, and that's it. Yeah, it's my friend's birthday today, so got a present in the Amazon locker to go pick up, and it's going to be a good week. So yeah, I have a whole nother week here before I fly home. So I'm flying home next Saturday, so I've got a whole entire week. Over the weekend, it's getting hot here. It's really not that cold up in the mountain area here. So I was hoping maybe to go out to St. George, maybe Zion, but I think it's going to be hot there too. I'm fine just kind of doing a very, very early bike ride in Red Rock Canyon, although my bike gears are kind of screwing up. But I might do another hike out here, you know, just kind of be up in the mountains every day, and then in the afternoon just go work at Starbucks or the library. I do need to get a lot of work done. I've got to mail my taxes, so I've got to go to the post office today. Yeah, I'll probably do it today. So I've got plenty of, I gotta go the other way. Shit, hang on, let me turn around. Sorry. There's nobody out here. 2.3 million people, no one's ever out here. So anyway, there's a car coming. So let me turn around. I gotta go dump my toilet out. I hope that person sees me. Please don't hit me. Anyway, I'm tired this morning. I slept really well, went to bed pretty early. But yeah, so yeah, the snow's melting. It is 73 degrees already. And I'm at 5,000 feet. So I'm gonna go up and see how cold it is closer to Mount Charleston. I might stay at the Mount Charleston Fletcher Canyon trailhead tonight if it's a little bit cooler. Nobody seems to bother me if I park there overnight. I don't think they care. But yeah, there's that black truck is always there, hiding behind the tree. I'm just calling people out. I'm like, I see you. He's been there a lot. Yeah, it looks like he's car camping. This is a little bit too exposed on the right-hand side. Not really, you know, where I want to park. But yeah, I'm just gonna drive up, just go for a little drive. I drove the back way yesterday from the trailhead, and it was really nice to go the other direction to 95. It was a really, really pretty drive, very much high desert. A lot of trails over there as well, and a lot of places to park, but it's lower and it's hotter. So trying to stay as high up as I can, and then trying to figure out, I'm going to be gone for a whole week in Tennessee and Houston. So when I come back on the 28th of April, I may have to start shifting my base location. But I think in May, I think that's when it's possible that we might be heading up into Montana, and then Salt Lake City will be my hub. That'll be where I'll be flying out. So I talked to my friend, I was like, well, we got to get your Jeep from Florida out to Montana. And so the best way is for me to drive from here to Salt Lake City, which is like 5 hours. And then I can fly to Florida, and then we'll drive from Florida in the Jeep out to Salt Lake City, pick up the van, and drive 3.5 hours into Montana. I think that'll be the best way. That way we can stop on the way, go to a couple places. I won't have my mountain bike, so if we stop in Angel Fire on the way, since they have the bike park opens in May, I was like, I'd like to stop and go do a run or something. I won't have any of my gear because I'm just going to take the bare minimum, basically. But then I have to figure out about flying home. This person's going to try to overtake me. So I have to figure out my schedule of flying home every other week, which we talked about because my friend will have to fly somewhere anyway, like, kind of taking a break from Montana every couple weeks. So I can fly out of Salt Lake City, no problem. That's easy, better than like, Jackson Hole or Bozeman or anything like that. I'd rather fly out of a big airport. Because then I just fly through Salt Lake City to Vegas, which is only like a 35-minute flight, and then 55-minute flight, I think, and then fly Vegas to Houston. So I need to figure that stuff out. Also, Mother's Day's coming up, so even though I'm coming back on the 5th, Mother's Day's the following weekend, so I'll just go home that weekend as well. My daughter's in school all week, so but the week after, I've got volunteering. We've got a YMCA field trip with the 6th graders, so I'm chaperoning that. I've got lunch volunteers, I've got mommy duties. I don't put her on the channel. She's 12 and I don't believe in like exploiting kids. There'll be a little bit of footage from like back in the day that I might put on here and there, photos here and there, but now, her age now, she's very shy, and she has her own channel. She gets like 10,000 views on the little animations that she creates. I'm like, what the hell? Like, we're the same DNA. Like, give me that karma. Like, have me have 10,000 views on my videos. But she's really great. We work a lot on her channel. She just did a new video that she did all the animation herself and all the voiceovers and everything. So she's really kind of honing her craft. She does a lot of anime, a lot of manga that she loves to read. So I've got to, find her a new manga series. I've got to find her the 15th book of another series that she's read. I love it. Like, it's like really kind of like, that's kind of, when you have like, the parents aren't together and the child is spending time with both parents in separate places, we kind of have our own thing that we do, like kind of like create our own style, like separately. So I do all the creative, and we used to do the ice skating and stuff before COVID, but she doesn't do that anymore. I wish she did. I wish we could get back into it. But I love it. So anyway, so over here is the other, there's no cell reception there. I might go stay up at the top of the mountain tonight. I think that might be better if I stay up here. Yeah, I think I might stay at my spot at the top of the mountain because it's still 73, but it's because it's like 9 a.m. But yeah, so I'll probably just stay up there. But I'm going to see what my secret spot where I don't have cell reception. Anyway, I'm just babbling. Yeah, my voice is a little raspy today. I'm just, it's very hot too. I don't like it being this hot. Yeah, I thought I'd have a couple more weeks of the cold, but unfortunately, not going to happen. But yeah, so if I can figure out, maybe I can go into Utah and spend like the 2 weeks in Utah and then come back. But I'm only going to be here for about 4 days. We'll have to fly back for Mother's Day, and then I fly back again. So I may have 3 weeks in between. I've got to figure out, scheduling and stuff. But we're kind of like, we're not on a traditional schedule. So anyway, okay, well, here's my super secret spot up here, right over here. 73. Yeah, now I'm going up another 1,000 feet. So where is it? It's over here. Yeah, I could stay there too. I'd rather stay up at the top of the mountain, like another, 500 feet up or something. Again, elevation is my thermometer. So, yeah, that's my super secret spot right there. That road right there. No one's ever there. Again, over 2 million people. Nobody's ever down here. But there's lots of little kind of OHV roads and stuff that you can go on. Don't park in these lay-bys. These are emergency lay-bys. And at night, if someone loses control of their vehicle, they'll just slam into you. So try to pull off into one of these little off-road areas. Just be careful that if you have a low clearance vehicle or you don't have four-wheel drive, you might get stuck because it is a little gravelly. But yeah, so I'm just driving up here, and then I'll drive into Vegas and go to Planet Fitness. I desperately need a shower. I'm very, very warm right now. So now we're heading up to 6,000 feet, and I'll go to the across from the visitor center, the big parking lot. I go dump out my trash, dump out my toilet, and then head back. So yeah, I just want to kind of see if the temperature goes down up here. Probably not, but I get good sun. I mean, that's a good thing. And I'm glad I'm not staying in town, even though I did find that place like along that apartment complex. I just didn't feel comfortable sleeping overnight, even though probably nobody would bother me. I had the bikes on the back. So yeah, so next week what I'll do is I'll drop off on Wednesday. I'll drop the I'll drop the full suspension off at Trek because they need to go fix the chain. The chain's a little bit loose. So I need a new chain, make sure the gears are going to catch. And I think I'll just leave the hardtail on the back of the van and just put like 6 locks on it. And I think that'll be fine. I don't think anyone's going to steal it from the Hampton Inn. And it'll be at the Hampton Inn for 10 days. So it's fine. You know, I've got cameras. It's okay. Anyway, I wish I could stay at the little fire station RV park over here, but that's for the Rangers, because that would be perfect if I'm able to hook up over here. And the fireman that I spoke to, very dapper fireman, a couple weeks ago, he's like, yeah, I mean, you could just try to stay, and if someone says something, you could just move. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really do that. That's not really my thing. But yeah, but right behind the fire station down here, maybe it's further back, there's a whole little RV park. Yeah, I think it's further behind me. But that would be perfect if I was able to do that. Unfortunately, no. Where's the fire station? Oh, fire station's back there. Yeah, because that would have been perfect if I was able to like just hook up for like 1 or 2 days a week just to keep my power up. But I love this area though. It's very, very beautiful. I've hiked up that big little road that you see in front of us, but behind the screen sign. That's the start of the stepladder hike, and that goes to Showgirl and Telephone Road. And there's still so many hikes I want to do. I want to do escarpment. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do the escarpment hike, which is over here, and then I'll see if I can get up to the ridgeline. And then maybe I'll just chill out here for the rest of the day in the parking lot until it's time to go park up. But I think I'll be over here tomorrow for Saturday and Sunday, and then maybe try to do one more bike ride on Monday if I can. And then, yeah, so that's kind of, just kind of taking it easy. The rib's fine, no more broken rib, which is good. But anyway, yeah, so let me go dump this out. The whole video is like me driving to go dump out my toilet. But yeah, I just need to probably go to the VA and get some more decongestant. And then also attempt to poop in the bucket. So those are my goals. So we'll see. Anyway, okay, well, I will chat with you guys in a little bit. There is the toilet and the dumpster.